Happy Foods. Happy Foods. 242. 242. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Food. 242. Food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's a eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods. 242. Food galore just for you.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite girl, Sasha Laurel, and welcome to another exciting episode of Happy Foods 242. And I'm here with my boy, Alfredo Foodie. If you are in the food world, you know who this guy is. If you don't know, that means you shouldn't be watching the show. He's one of my favorite food influencers out there. Just tell them how they can find you, man. Tell us all that social media info and all that stuff.
So for the younger people, because I know some old folks don't be on TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok at Alfredo Foodie, Instagram at Alfredo Foodie, Facebook at Alfredo Foodie. Same thing, Alfredo Foodie.
Alfredo Foodie. All you gotta do is search one of them and you can find them. But you all know what I like to say, this ain't a talking show, this is an eating show. We with Bahamian Brewery today. We at Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, and this ain't gonna be an eating show, this could be a drinking show.
Alright.
Let's go inside. Oh, he ain't even lying, his stomach. I told him. Let's go inside and see what all they up today. All right, so we're here with Angela now. She is the brand manager at Bahamian Brewery. Tell me, what all does that entail, Angela?
So as a brand manager at Bahamian Brewery, my portfolio is Remy Cointreau. So that includes Remy Martin 1738, Remy Martin VSOP, Mount Gay, of course, Cointreau, Bruichladdich, as well as that's the high-end stuff, you know.
I can't afford it stuff on my fridge.
But I know you had your Cointreau and the margaritas for sure, and then sometimes you use it. Basically, it kind of complements all of our products. But today we're going to be focusing on Mount Gay.
Now, perfect ending to that question. Tell us a little bit about Mount Gay.
So Mount Gay is actually Barbadian rum. It's made in Barbados, straight from sugarcane. We actually visited the fields earlier in May, and it was a beautiful experience. But Bahamian Brewery sells all of the SKUs of Mount Gay. So we have the Mount Gay Silver, Mount Gay Eclipse, Black Barrel, and XO. So from a new rum drinker to an old rum drinker, you basically could find your favorite rum.
Okay, I gotta be new to this. I gotta be one of the new ones to this.
Okay.
So you have to take it. You have to take this
Step by step.
You know, I'm gonna throw you right in.
In. Okay. So I know we have Derek on the show. You guys gonna see Derek in the next segment. Derek has won several.
Yes, he's won our local Mount Gay bartender competition, and then he took a trip all the way to Barbados to compete against the other local winners in their markets, ranging from St. Martin to Barbados, and he actually came home with the trophy. He won the international Mount Gay competition, was the first ever of its kind, and he is a Bahamian who won. So that's just amazing. Couldn't be better. Bring the victory home.
Yeah. Now before Alfredo jumps in, when you all go to like the Barbados and Jamaica, and y'all could we could sit in the
y'all want to go?
We could be in the cargo
I
section.
could work something out.
Take us next time. Yeah.
Okay.
We ready.
I could
just
take
make sure though. Food gotta be there.
Yeah, food always included.
So we there. I can throw it over to
Drinks, food, you name it.
Okay, all right.
So how many locations do Bahamian Brewery have right now?
We actually have 9 locations.
Okay.
So we're in a different range of islands. Our first location is in Freeport. That's our number 1 flagship store. Everyone knows that's exactly where the brewery is located.
Shout out to
then
Freeport.
we have our location here. We're at number 2 East Bay. And then we move on over to Carmichael. We have a location there. We have a location on Wolf Road as well as Cable Beach. Then we have the main office, which is AIP. And then we have Nassau Street.
I didn't even realize y'all had that much.
Yeah, we also have one in Abaco.
Okay.
Yeah, as well as Luther.
Okay, I gotta make sure my parents go to that one day live in Eleuthera.
All type of locations, but guess what? We service every single island. So even if a location is not on your specific island, we'll find a way to get it to you.
Okay, and just before you move on, can I get Mount Gay at all of those locations?
Every single location. You got Eclipse, Silver, XO, Black Barrel, whatever you want, you name it. We have it. Okay. As long as we have it, you get to have it. And we always have it.
All right.
Say no more. So speaking about physical locations, right? How do you find you guys online? What's the app name? What's the mention? How do, people that doesn't know that Bahamian Brewery exists on social media, how do they find you guys?
So you get to interact with us on Instagram, my favorite platform, at Jimmy's Wines and Spirits. And then also on Facebook, you type in Jimmy's Wines and Spirits. You can send us questions, messages, whatever you want.
Okay. And is there any particular email? So if somebody wants to have a party and they want the month date,
Honestly, they
how
can
can
just
they
reach out to me.
Okay.
Reach out to me at a.moss@bahamianbrewery.com. I manage basically the wines and spirits portfolios, Remy Cointreau, and a few others. So if you ever need anything for an event or special occasions, we take care of those. So feel free to reach out.
Put that in my mental
Slip
file
that
too.
in our
Yeah, what she
pocket.
said. She said, if you never need anything.
anything.
But listen, Angela, Alfredo, this saying a talking show. Usually I say this is a eating show, but we ain't even eating today. We drinking.
Woo!
Yeah.
I don't know
Alfredo,
about
you ready?
Ready?
I'm always ready for Mount Gay.
All right, stay tuned. You're watching Happy Foods 242.
Happy food.
Stay.
242. Food galore just for you. Happy food.
All right, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods. I must need to change the name of this show to Happy Drinks 242 because ain't no food today. Happy Foods 242. Still got Alfredo with me, and we have Derek. I can't even remember when Derek was on the show. That must have been season
years back.
That was in like you making it seem like 10 years.
You'll say maybe
Anyway,
about
we
6.
were at another kind of place like this. We won't call the name, but Derek was there. And he did a really good job. So now we got Derek again. Now Derek, I just looking out for my friend here. But let's talk a little bit about Mount Gay and what all you have before us right now.
Well, what I have before you right now are 3 different various stages of Mount Gay. You start off with your Eclipse, which is one still barrel pot. Different distilleries, everyone has a different stages because it goes in ages. So this would be like your first year. This black barrel would probably be like your second year because the stages, the way how they actually do it is different barrels more likely. So you go from 1 barrel to 2 barrels to 3 barrels, which would be the XO, which would be like the daddy of them all.
I just gonna say like the grandfather, like this.
No, you don't say grandfather. We have a grandfather, but it's not here. This is not it.
Okay.
So that's the stages that we normally would go in. With the Eclipse has a different various characteristics going on. You would like normally. Some people don't take time to smell the rum. You just want to drink it and just go with that. But
I guess that's what Bahamians do. We drink.
Yeah, but for me, to be honest with you, getting into the environment, you'd want to take the time out.
Okay.
And
smell it first then.
Smell it first, then enjoy. So when you smell it, you would get like a little crispy notes, somewhat flavors of like banana, a little caramel when you smell it, even though it's still strong.
All I smell is rum.
You take your time to smell it.
You say banana and what else?
You would smell a little bit of banana, a little bit of caramel, some little spice there.
I get in the caramel.
Okay, so you smelling those things. That's what you're coming off on the nose. Now, when you taste it, you get a different array of flavors where you would have like a little bit more citrus flavor, a little bit of dry fruit, those kind of things going on. And then the end part of it going down, you would get a little robust flavor that kicks in the back as well too. So try it out.
Where ya?
No, I'm good right now.
I'm good right now.
Let's
go, Alfredo. Let's make it happen.
Smooth going in. A little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Not so good for you.
This remind me of, like I supposed to. Everybody, this is the cup of the Lord. Let us all drink together. It reminds me of Anglican rum. Probably all gonna remind me of that, eh?
All right, so now moving on.
And you say this is the first year?
This is like be a first year.
Ooh, I feel it right here, right now.
Yeah, you'll get the little after effect. That's no problem,
Before
man.
you go on though, I think you realize, you see what he's saying, right? You see what he's saying? Percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say 43?
Yeah.
What this one was? Oh, this one don't have it on there. Oh boy.
So
that's
moving
a sign.
along.
This one don't even have a number.
Don't worry about that. You don't worry about numbers. We don't look at those kind
This
of
one
things.
at least has 43, and this one has what?
43 as
43 as well,
Yeah.
but this one has no number.
Hey, that's a good part.
Okay, all right.
You know, stay you like in good hands right now. Now the Black Barrel. This is what I went off to Barbados with and won the competition.
Okay.
The flavor profiles on this, you have a little bit of toffee, some lychee.
And I like lychee.
Yeah, those are the aromas and the taste profiles you would actually get from this. A little spices in the background as well too, but not overpowering.
Okay.
Now, the flavor profile in this as going down as well too would be another robust, but a little bit more creamy. I don't want to
Now, Derek, like, how do you know all of this information? Like, how you know this stuff? Like, you study, like, is there a rumology?
No, that's just basically what us as mixologists actually have to do nowadays,
Okay.
and learning the flavors to know exactly what goes along with this. Like the cocktail that I actually took from here to Barbados was a culinary cocktail. When I said culinary, I used pumpkin.
Okay.
So pumpkin is like normally a starchy fruit, which I had to find a way to take the starch out of the fruit. So I used it.
Pumpkin is a fruit or a vegetable?
They call it a fruit. Everybody has their own different categories of it being a vegetable. So
Oh yeah, it does have seeds. You're right.
I had to cook it down with just a little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg on the stove a little bit to get some of that starch out of it and bring it into more of a liquid form. So
Okay.
I
Like a
used
puree.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, I stretched it out with a little bit of water and collaborated with this, and it just came out quite nice.
I'm trying to picture that in my head.
You trying to picture it?
That's a great drink for now because like it's like fallish season.
Yeah,
You know, pumpkin
it's
is
a great drink all around. You can have it in the summer. In the fall, it could be good because giving a little bit of heat to this, it brings out more of the characteristics as well too. So when you take your rum and give it a little bit of heat, it brings out much more of the richness of it as well too. So what are the flavors that you're smelling in that?
You
right
said toffee, right?
now? You got toffee.
Definitely
straight
not
toffee.
getting the lychee.
You ain't gonna really get the lychee offhand because that combination, and also there's like gingerbread as well too. So all of those
Yeah,
things.
I could almost sense a little.
Right.
I get a little ginger.
And then you
in
still
there.
got that little spice that's there as well too.
I noticed this a little bit more than what you gave me the
No,
first
no, no,
time.
that was the same amount. It was
All
the
right,
same
let's try it,
amount.
Alfredo. See what's what.
Very sweet going in too. Toffee.
Oh, it was too much nice. Just right.
Yeah.
You get-
Let's move on to the third stage.
Now-
this the daddy you say.
you can see
Got
the
it.
color coordination is much more different
Yeah.
from
I'm
the other two.
I'm actually looking at the difference in colors. So
Okay, so you have, as I said, it's just a single pot distill. Then this goes to a second process, pot distill as well too, and this goes to a third process where it's aged. Where the
darker.
XO is actually for extra old.
oh, okay.
So
Learn
normally
something
it would
new.
go through one barrel, then this would be 2 barrels, and then this will be sitting in 3 barrels. Reason why you have that darkish more color because it takes that flavor from the cask itself, from the different casks. They're normally like American whiskey, cognac classes, and different bourbon classes as well too that they actually sit in to extract that whole flavor and color coordination.
Okay.
So this,
I want y'all to see how Derek ain't even trying to.
What?
He's,
Derek's gonna be on that one today.
yeah. Everything cool though, Derek. I thought you had my back.
I got you.
No, and I trust
have
y'all. Off the camera, the boys can be drinking on 3
I
of
have
these
you.
too. They think they can get out.
So now this one, you would have, this is actually more of a sipping rum than mixing, to be honest with you. So if you're more of a
Oh, okay.
cigar smoker, this would actually align with a very good
okay,
pair
okay,
of cigar. And even if you want something to mix with it, just maybe a splash of coconut water on top, or maybe a coconut ice cube, like how you normally would do our ice. Put them in the
Put the
trays.
slice of
You could put the
coconut.
coconut water in the tray, freeze it, drop
That's
it
a
in there,
great idea.
and just pour it in there,
Instead
and
of-
that's smooth. That's just basically it.
Okay.
This one is more spice, dry fig.
Definitely getting the spice.
Yeah, so you
This
can.
one smell like what my mommy is used for the fruit cake mix. That's
okay.
what this one remind me of.
Okay, no.
Like, you know that the
Yes,
ladies.
yes.
My mommy from Andra, she old school, so she soak her fruits.
Yeah.
everybody,
But this
everybody does.
this smell like what she's. It's not this, but this smell like what she soaked the fruits in.
So try it out.
Last one, best one. You think it?
I am thinking. I am really thinking.
Oh yeah.
You got it.
That one actually is my best. That one is the best one for me.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah,
you
that
done picked
one-
up
For the
that
spice
favorite.
at the end. But
Yeah, that one doesn't have like these two trying to kill you. This one just slowly.
And that's why I say
doing
this
its
is
thing.
more of a sipping category than these other two. The other two is more of mixers, which we'll be getting into in a little bit. But this here is just an all settled time of, especially it's football season again. This would be a good ideal thing to have after that Sunday's dinner. Maybe sit down if you're a cigar smoker or just basically just want to sit down and have something to sip on. This right here is your ideal spot.
All right, so Derek just educated all of us on these different rums. We got the Eclipse, the Black Barrel,
And
and
the
the XO.
XO.
The XO so far is That one is my favorite. What about you, Alfredo?
Yeah, that definitely is my favorite. You know.
Yeah, these other two trying to do something else. They on their own run, but this one with the no number. Y'all watch out for that. And remember, Angela said you could get all 3 of these at all 9 of their locations.
Yeah.
And even if you can't get to a location, they'll find it. Y'all check that email which she gave, and she'll get it to you some way, somehow. So stay tuned. We have more drinks. I almost gonna say Happy Foods, Happy Drinks 242. Stay tuned. You're watching Happy Foods 242. More when we return.
242, food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy.
All right, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods. We brought Angela back in because we got some questions for her. But Derek is now going to make 3 cocktails for us using these different rums. So Angela, we just had rum 200. I hope I passed the class.
Okay.
with Derek. Derek really just schooled us on the rums. I told him my favorite is the XO.
Okay.
That one. These two.
I told you was going straight in with it.
Yeah, that one. That one that's the best one for me. I think Alfredo agreed.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
now we're gonna make some cocktails to ease the burn. The first one is what, Derek?
These are going to be simple cocktails anybody could actually create at home.
Oh, okay.
But
That's good.
You can put your own spin to it the way how you would like it. You know, some people would like their cocktail to be mildly strong, medium, or just light, just to have that feeling going on. So
Okay.
with this Eclipse, what I'm going to do is actually use a combination of this and tonic water.
That's the killer one.
This is not the killer.
Yeah, that's the killer.
Nah, it's not.
Come on, a little bit smoother, man. You mixing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are mixers.
I'm
So
interested to see how this is gonna work with whatever it is that you're mixing it with.
all right. So now with the trick to it is now the way how I do it with my tonic or whatever I drink with tonic. I would normally use a bit of either freshly squeezed lemon juice or lime juice
Okay.
and a little bit of simple syrup.
So that's the lemon juice.
This is actually a combination of lime juice
Uh-huh.
and simple syrup mix.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll just get straight to the point of putting this in there. And once I have that combination going on, I'm gonna just top it off with some tonic water. Now this is actually a flavored tonic water.
Okay.
Where you have different flavors of tonic water,
Oh,
cucumber,
okay.
fever grass. I'm gonna use the cucumber today to give it a different flavor,
Oh,
a different
this
taste
should be
profile.
refreshing.
Yeah.
I just want to say that one there's Derek one.
Wow. Everybody
If
just-
it wasn't no more, I just was saying, Derek, though, you owe me a little pumpkin drink, though. I really intrigued by that.
yeah, we'll work something
You
out
could just
before,
package it and send it to my work.
before I head out to London next month.
Oh, you taking
Trips.
You all taking us?
Trips.
Is Derek, you taking them?
No, I mean,
You have a +1, so
Here you folks.
it's 3 of us. So which one is this? What you have a name for this one?
No, this is just a rum and tonic. And it's no specific name. That's what I'm saying, because
rum
this,
and tonic.
this
Yeah.
is something you could actually recreate at home and your own leisure. There's no
Okay.
really no high class names for this one, so this is just
The rum and tonic.
rum and tonic.
All right, so cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
cheers.
Rum and tonic.
Ooh. Yep.
And I'm almost totally done it for me.
Yep.
You still smoking? When?
Oh, I imagine you use at-home ingredients because now I just have to buy this and take it home.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. What's your take?
It given me
She got happy taste
a
buds.
high, like a elevated switcher with rum vibe.
Kind of. You know.
I like it.
I don't taste it wrong.
And as I say, you can tweak it to your likings at your own stability. You don't have to, like normally if you go to a bar, you would get a drink that would be somewhat strong or not the way you would like it. So this is your way of taking it, that you could be your at-home bartender.
And it's the cucumber tonic for me.
Yeah.
I like
Like I
that.
said, these actually come in different flavors, like fever grass. This is cucumber. The last one I came across was like elderflower, which is nice as well
Oh,
too.
that one
So
should be good. But this I still tasting this one. I still tasting Eclipse.
You still tasting Eclipse?
Yeah, like it's saying, y'all think y'all go water me down, eh? I can tell y'all how. Yeah, that's what it's saying.
It's there.
It's still making sure you know it's there.
It's there, but you're not going to taste it from when you actually take the shot.
All right.
It's hidden.
Right, I think it's it. I think it kind of blends seamlessly with this cocktail. Yeah.
So you're getting more of the cucumber
Right. You can really
profile.
taste it.
You're getting the cucumber profile first, and then you're getting the rum a little bit after.
Yeah.
But it's still
Yeah.
so refreshing.
It is refreshing. The cucumber will
And
automatically
you
do
could
that.
just throw some slices of cucumber in there as well
We'll
too.
buy you and bring that.
Let's drink. Let's drink.
So Derek, where can we get these tonic water? All flavors.
Now,
Right at Jimmy's fridge.
yeah,
Okay.
Jimmy's do carry them.
It's a
Y'all,
one-stop
yeah, y'all
shop.
make
Yeah.
sure y'all
The
come and
one-stop.
support Jimmy's 9 locations. Of the 9 locations, how many are
yes.
in New Providence?
7.
So y'all could
So we got
pick,
AIP.
choose, and refuse.
Honestly, so we have AIP, Cable Beach, Wolf Road, Carmichael, East Bay, and Nassau Street.
And then don't forget, they in Freeport too. They in the Dutron, they in Apico. So I mean, y'all ain't have no choice. You get the tonic water, get the Mount Gay, and just do it. Just watch the show over and do what Derek say do.
Just do what
Simple
you do
syrup,
best.
easy too. That's just
Yeah, that's
water and
just
sugar.
Water and sugar.
All right, Derek, second drink. I think I can hold on to this one though. All right, we going straight into our second drink. Now, Derek, does this one have a name?
Yes, from off of the site, because Mount Gay does have a site you could actually visit,
Oh, okay,
and you
okay.
can actually get some of the cocktails ideas from there as well too.
Okay.
To collaborate with your home cocktails, your party ventures, or whatever
Okay.
you choose to do
Okay.
with the brand itself. If I'm corrected, either it's pending or pinding for rum.
We can say Pinding because we from the Bahamas.
Okay.
I think it should be Pinding.
All right.
say
then,
things
so-
like-
Pinding, yeah, we don't say, yeah.
So now with this is actually going to be a black barrel collaboration, and you're gonna have some tropical flavors of pineapple juice as well too.
Okay, Pinding
Sound
for
like
rum.
cocktail right there.
So we're gonna make
Yeah, this
4
one I already
cocktails.
thinking put that lemon. I feel like that
First one in.
That one was good. I enjoyed that.
All right.
So we using the black barrel for this one.
we're using the black barrel, and
we
always
using,
remember is always complements a balance of your lime juice and your simple syrup
Okay.
to keep the flavors alive for both the alcohol and the juice as well too. That's what we normally do nowadays, other than just having a complete all-out strong drink.
Okay. Now you made this one, or that pumpkin one was the one that you won with in Barbados.
The pumpkin one was the one that I won with.
Sasha on the pumpkin
yeah,
one. So
yeah,
I
you
see
see what I'm trying to do, Alfredo.
I see the pumpkin.
yeah, don't
I
worry
see no
about that.
pumpkin.
Don't
I see
worry.
it.
She
He
won
can
the
invite us
pumpkin.
by his house and he's gonna give us a personal
I see it.
taste
Listen.
test in Alfredo because he
I
got
don't get
I
my
can
hopes
eat
up
that
today,
pumpkin
so
in my
I
mouth.
guess
I
next.
see it.
So,
See,
All
I
right,
don't-
so you done mix the black barrel in that.
Yeah, man, I didn't mix that. Why
So
did
that was the black barrel, the pineapple juice,
Pineapple
and the
juice,
lemon syrup.
the lemon,
simple,
yeah.
lemon
simple
and the-
syrup, lime juice,
Lime
or
juice.
lemon. For me,
And what
for me, I
Pinding
normally-
for rum, right?
Yeah, for me, I normally use the lemon juice. The lemon juice tends to be a little bit more sweeter than the lime juice.
Okay, lemon versus lime.
Right.
Okay,
Everyone say they make lemonade,
yeah.
but you make lemonade with
with lime.
With lime.
With lime.
Make it
So
with
you
lemons.
prefer using the lemon juice? From,
Right.
That's
Prefer
the
to
yellow
use it.
ones, people. The yellow ones,
Not the sour.
not the green ones. The
the
green
sour.
ones.
Sasha,
It's
I
the-
feel like you coming from me right now. I like that.
Oh.
I like that.
No, but you know us in the Bahamas. We like to.
Whatever
Alfredo,
you
I
have,
sorry.
whatever you have is what you make, man.
Oh, so that's what you
Yeah.
used to me. All right.
Let's go first.
Cheers.
Yes.
Let's see how this one set up. This one have a little foam too.
All right, let's make out a drink right here. I know you can't taste that. I know.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, see that?
this
See
one
that?
is it.
See, you going from the short to saying that and
Yeah,
now
that's
this
just
is
no.
Uh-huh.
That lemon one ain't dying for me. This yeah. This my favorite. Pinding or pindling, whatever you want to call it.
every
For rum.
every stages has a different atmosphere. So even like for the EXO, it's going to be a mind-boggling thing that we're going to do and create something out of nothing.
Why is your favorite? You say this one is your
Black
favorite.
Barrel is my favorite rum, but now I'm starting to feel like that tonic mix you did first. That was my first time ever having that.
That's pretty good.
So
too,
Now you
but
switching?
I kind of obsessed
I
with it.
think this one
right
blend
now.
more for me.
I mean, she's still in her
It still
category.
tastes good. I love
Yeah.
Black Barrel. I'll do a Black Barrel and ginger any day. But that Eclipse tonic drink?
So now you want to switch from this one to the first one that we had.
Yeah.
I like that
I
for
may
you.
be an avid Eclipse
You
drinker
supposed
now.
no, you supposed to stick with it.
No, but the funny part is this is a brand, so she could gravitate to any which one she
Y'all know
Derek, this
I
one is
bouncing
good.
off
This
from
one is
end
my
to the
favorite
next.
now.
got you.
I
So
can't
so
say yet. I gotta wait till you finish, Derek.
the
Again, I'm
syrup,
about to
the
switch back and
syrupy,
forth.
the lemon, the switcher with the rum. The switcher, I can call it the switcher and rum. The switcher and rum, that in second, now this in first.
I'll put the Eclipse and tonic
Well,
in
you
first.
gotta give it.
And
to
I like
Sarah.
that you
That's
have the
what I
little.
said. I can be patient.
We still got one
I can
more
be
to go.
Okay,
patient.
one more,
We still
one
got
more,
one
one
I
more.
like that you have this one have a little foam.
Foam
You
on
like
top.
sweet drinks.
Yeah, I like sweet.
Okay, that's what you like, sweet drinks. This
Yeah, but
I
that one
didn't-
wasn't bad either. But
But
this one
I
just
feel like
better.
because of the pineapple, it's just a little bit sweeter. But I think that's what it is. I like that because the tonic kind of like mellow it out.
The flavor tonic now.
Yeah.
Flavor tonic.
Cucumber.
Right.
I like this one. This one's my favorite.
It
up,
goes from
folks.
that pineapple straight into the black barrel.
Yeah.
But Alfredo, you almost
Black
finished
Barrel
yours.
still is
I'm
my
watching
favorite.
you.
10 out of 10.
I'm
Any
watching
day,
you.
Anytime.
You almost
Black Barrel.
finished. Alfredo has had nothing to eat, guys. This is his first meal for the day. Meals.
Hey, don't worry, buddy.
Alright.
I'm with you.
Me
I'm
too.
with you.
Alright.
We in this together as a
I-
team.
Only the
Trust me.
strong will survive.
Only one person had something,
Breakfast.
maybe a croissant.
What's it?
I had sardines and grits with pear.
Sardines.
That's good. That's good
I
enough.
needed the sustenance because I know what Derek was going to bring. He's
Why
been on this
me?
show. In fact, Kenny, at this point, let's show a little flashback of when he was on with the other company. He was on before I know what he was coming with, so I made
Oh,
I
man.
made a big batch of. I made it myself and all to make sure that I knew what was current.
So
When you do
you
the
made
flashback,
breakfast,
just
right?
exo the
And you
brand.
couldn't hit up
Exo
all of
the-
us and say, you know,
Big
y'all want
Alfredo,
something
but
to
I
eat?
told you, I said, Alfredo, this is
Sasha,
going to be
we
a
just come from a
drink.
holiday yesterday. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Oh,
That
you
is
drinking
true.
Yesterday too?
No, I
Oh.
was yesterday.
I was.
I was not.
All right, let's go into that
makes
third
sense.
drink. All right, we on the
You
last
were
drink
on
now.
40s now.
What have you put up 4 fingers?
No, he
No,
said
I do
3,
it.
4.
I did.
Derek, you. And,
I just practicing.
all right, so
All right, we're good.
he's gonna make us another cocktail. Which this one have a name?
That's the XO.
Well, to be honest with you, I call this one chill.
I
Okay.
like that.
I call it chill.
All
I call it
right.
chill because it has
Apple juice.
XO. Now it has the XO in it, and it has a collaboration of apple juice.
Okay.
So you're still gonna have your balance in there, and you're still gonna have your rum in there, and you're still gonna be chilled. So I'm gonna hit this up so you can see exactly where
So-
I'm going with this.
As Derek makes us to chill, I really don't like that name. That name could chill. Don't watch it. I have some questions for Angela because this is our last. We wrapping up now. Angela, give us all our social media information again for how people could either find Bahamian Brewery or Jimmy's Wines and Spirits.
Okay, so you can find Jimmy's Wines and Spirits on Facebook. You can just type in Jimmy's Wines and Spirits. The page will come up with all the information you need. Then you can find us on Instagram at Jimmy's Wines and Spirits. And then any events or any sales we're having is going to be on there as well as our store hours and everything like that.
And the website is
www.jimmyswinesandspirits.com.
The slurring
Alright,
starts.
Yeah, y'all don't judge Alfredo. Don't judge Alfredo. That's my friend.
About 3 shots.
He's 3
drinks
shots
in,
and 2.5 drinks
2.5. So
But yeah, just for location wise, right?
Uh-huh.
Where can we get this beautiful XO Mongay rum from?
Eclipse.
So at any of our 9 locations in Freeport, Abaco, Eleuthera, Airport Industrial Park, Wolf Road, Carmichael, East Bay, Nassau Street.
Gotcha.
Now let me tell you
And Cable
something.
Beach.
Y'all need to move to Exoma because they got a heavy.
Don't worry
Exoma should be
about
in
it.
that-
We ship them so much every week. Every
Okay,
week.
okay. Even though y'all don't have a location now.
Even though we don't have a location,
Exuma ain't looking out for y'all.
we service Exuma, we service Long Island, we service Cat Island, we service everybody.
And then for people who may be like Alfredo, may be getting ready to have a birthday party that he's gonna invite me and you to.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
wants to get some rum.
You can
Collaboration.
How we
send
can reach
me
you?
an email at a.moss, so a.moss at bahamianbrewery.com. You let me know exactly
Got
what
you.
you're doing, what you need help with. If you need recommendations for alcohol, need some recipes, need a good bartender, send me an email.
Well, I got
I'll
Derek
look it all
number. I
up.
know.
Gotcha.
Derek, now all of y'all be his family now.
Derek is my go-to, so
Derek know how I go. Look at him.
And it's actually-
he's chilling.
Chilling.
He's
So,
chilling.
Alright.
y'all, Derek,
So-
if people want to reach you, they're having a private event.
Mm-hmm.
They want the award-winning, multiple
All of
country
this.
award-winning bartender at their event. How do they reach you?
Social media pages would
Mixologist,
be
my bad, my bad.
Instagram Dream Cocktails with a Z. Dream.
You got to spell
one-
it out
one-
because
that's
Kenny
one
can't
word.
spell. So it's what?
That's
DRE.
DRE AMCOCKTAILZ.
Okay.
Okay,
So that's
I
one
just want
word.
you to spell it out because Kenny can't spell it. And then Alfredo, if
Give me
people
my-
want to reach out to you, Alfredo Foodie everywhere.
Straightforward, yeah.
Straightforward Alfredo Foodie. Y'all make sure y'all come to all the Jimmy's Wines and Spirits. They have 9 locations, but 9.
And we
Y'all-
open from 10 to 6 every day. So
That's all stores.
all stores.
Yeah.
10 to 6. They have a really nice setup in here at the East Bay location. I love this.
One-stop shop. You get your Eclipse, your cucumber tonic. You ready to go?
The fact that we sitting down to say is a lot.
Yeah, like we sitting down, we just chilling. We just like, yeah, on a Tuesday, we just here chilling. Derek, before we go though, just chill. What all went? You remember what all went in this? Because you about to drink.
I've been drinking.
Well, you about to drink this one. So this one was apple juice.
I gotta go back to the second one.
See that? You gotta go back to the second one.
chill
Oh,
for
you
me.
see?
Okay.
Too chill for me, but
Too
it
chill?
still tastes good. though.
Apple
It still
juice,
tastes
what
good.
else?
Apple juice, your balance of lemon and syrup, and your XO. Taste it.
I feel like I ain't gonna like this one.
You
Come on, it tastes good, you know. It tastes
It's
good.
chilled.
I think that pineapple was it for me.
This is the chill.
It's
Yeah.
chilled.
It's very chill.
You like this one because this one ain't as sweet.
Yeah.
But again, as I told you, this is more of a sipping brand on its own.
That is true.
Right, this
That
the
is
one
true.
with the cigars
Right,
and the man
this
playing
is-
dominoes.
Right.
Yeah.
This is your sipping brand. So I didn't want it to intrude too much of the content of the product by adding too much substance to it. So it was just a little bit of sweet and sour, little bit of apple juice just to bump it up a little bit more.
All
That's
right.
why I said it was just chill.
It's not bad.
It's just
How
not your
would you
favorite.
describe it, Alfredo?
Very smooth, very relaxing, very sit at home, smoke a cigar, watch some, some TV, something, just relaxing.
It's what he said.
Yeah.
It's chill.
It's chill.
And that's the name, right? Chill.
Yeah, I'm about to go party now after I drink it.
I mean, you could put the Netflix in front of it, but just chill.
So if I had to rate these, Alfredo, let me start with you.
Yeah.
If you had to rate these from 1 to 3, with 1 being your favorite, we had the rum and tonic. We had the rum and switcher.
Rum and switcher.
We had the what the name? Pinling. The Pinling one.
Pining for rum.
Pining for rum, and then we have the chill.
All right.
So give me a 1, 2, 3.
So I go with the pine and for rum first, the switcher tonic, then the chill. That's
Okay.
me.
It would be same for me. The pining for rum. That right. Then actually, I put this next. So this is my number 2.
That's just
So I
like
put-
tonic. I mean, not tonic, like Stoli. That's why.
Well, don't say slowly because she can get mad. So I have to go with the pining for rum, the chill, and then the switcher with the rum. The first one we had would be my third. But Derek, you did. I don't want you to think that they didn't taste good.
Oh yeah, these is.
Everybody have preference.
No,
so
this is-
I can't
this is good.
I can't say or take away from the fact that you might not like it or
Right.
you do like it.
Right.
Everybody has a different preference. So
Gotcha.
what you might not like, she would like.
Yeah,
and what
and that's
she
why I
might not
won't
like,
go to
you might
Angela.
like.
Because you had pining for rum first?
I had
no.
pining. Yeah,
No.
the two of us have pining for rum.
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Well,
well,
the
yeah.
And then what you had second again?
I
She
have
had
this
this second,
second, and then I have the switcher. Now the switch. Before we even made the drinks, you said the switcher was your top.
Yeah.
So now what's your 1, 2, 3?
Honestly.
Say this.
Hold on, let me.
This one is.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
As
good.
I said, it's chill.
Yeah.
It isn't
Depends
too
on the
To
mood.
hot.
be honest,
Let me hear your 1, 2, 3.
I feel like I kind of have this chill and the tonic on the same
Neck
level.
and
I
neck.
mean, neck and neck.
That's
Because
because you don't like sweet.
I would drink both. Like, I feel like I could take some of this, I could take some of that. Like, I could go back
Oh, you
and
want
forth.
both at one time?
I want both at one time.
Gee,
She
And
could.
then-
She could kill.
it was a pleasure.
Excellent job as usual.
My guy.
Kenny, make sure we shoot some of that. Make sure we shoot some of that. So show them some of that old footage we had at Derek. Derek is. This is.
She
Derek,
right.
you getting
She
up
right.
there?
Eh? She right.
Yeah, she right was one of the. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, that was one of my
Yes.
favorites back then. Derek now getting up there in the HF 242 Hall of Fame reunion. He probably
do-
in second.
We doing like the YouTube plaque where I could put the silver plaque on.
No,
the
you
wall.
got ain't no plaque yet.
No, okay.
You got to do at least one more show. Some people out there they done do 3, 4 shows with us. So this your second. So next time when we come to you, maybe at a different location, a different time and space, or maybe if you take us to Barbados, the whole team.
No, the Bob.
I hear you got it like that.
London. You say you going to London.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
going to London, so you could just take the whole team. Now we have a certain criteria. We fly a certain way. So just send Bahamian Brewery
I
the
don't fly,
invoice, man. Me, Alfredo, Angela, me, myself, and the boys. You make you a star.
We work on
Yeah, let's
things.
work on that.
We
Anyway,
work on things.
Angela, thank you so much for having us. Derek, thank you so much for preparing these drinks for
It
us.
was a pleasure.
Yes.
You have definitely been an inspiration, and I can tell that you take this mixology very seriously, and we appreciate the education as well. The show wasn't only just fun, but it was educational. I learned
Gotcha.
a lot of things. I'm not a big rum drinker, but I appreciate that you have a passion for what you do. So guys, make sure if you all got your little party, your wedding coming up, your funeral coming up, anything, hit up Derek.
Hey.
If you need the rum, Angela done tell you all how to reach her. Everybody, you've just watched another exciting episode of what? Happy Foods 2
4, 2. Let's get it.
Food galore.